What's your thoughts on men being too emotional or expressing too much of their emotions in a relationship? Would you think that's potentially dangerous thing to do?
It's so difficult now even to talk about men and women because we will write back and go, this is not right. And you keep saying men like this and women like this. And what about trans? And what about gay? But if we're just talking about men and women who are attracted to each other, we like the opposite. Opposites attract in the same way that most men like a small waist and they love perfume and soft, silky hair and glossy lips because there's very few men have that. And women will say, I love big shoulders and a muscular chest, and because we want the opposite. So women would like a strong man who can protect them. And so someone who's very weepy and needy would be interesting for a woman because it's like, oh, but I'm the weepy, needy one, and I'm looking for the opposite. So we've got to remember that opposites attract.
Mm-hmm.
In a male-female relationship, it's the opposites that attract. Everything a man likes, perfume and lingerie, and everything a woman likes is not the same. And now we're kind of told, we've got to forget all about that and pretend that doesn't exist, and everyone is binary, and men can be feminine and women can be masculine, which they can. Of course they can. There's nothing wrong with being a feminine man or expressing your feelings, but you got to also, if it's getting in the way of your relationship, then you maybe need to take a look at why that is and talk to your partner. It doesn't mean you're not a big, strong man with emotional feelings, but, we have all these sayings, you're acting like a girl, running like a girl, stop crying like a girl, and that's all wrong. We have to stop all of that because we are our feelings, and a big, strong man can cry and be emotional. Of course they can. They should be allowed to. So we have to get away from that. Men shouldn't be weak. You can be very weak, but at the same time, if your partner likes your strength, it's good to say, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad week. This is just my weakest this week. This is not me all the time, because it can be quite scary if you're with someone that you depend on who starts to fall apart. But after all, a relationship is about in sickness and in health. When you can say, this is just a thing, it's a passing thing, it's how I am at the moment, it's not how I am forever, then you'll be fine. You can be your weakest self.